Welcome to a quick video about running the factory restore process on an HP laptop. This, of course, only applies to laptops that have this same recovery partition setup that this one has. This system's from 2008 and is running Windows Vista. I believe the process would be identical for Windows 7 machines, but I don't know. The thing that will let you know whether it's the same or not is this: if you go under All Programs in the Start menu, and you find this Recovery Manager thing. Of course, you run it because user account control. Then your process will probably be pretty much the same. We're going to go to Advanced Options, and we'll go to System Recovery. Recover your computer to its original factory condition. That is what we want to do. We hit Next, and the system will reboot. Okay. We're starting back up. And this should be booting into the recovery partition. Hooray for Windows Vista, right? Yeah. So we'll see what it does. Alright. What happens if I select Advanced Options? Let's go for System Recovery. I don't need to back up any of the files, since the idea is to restore this to a blank slate. I don't care about any of the files anyway. So, I guess from there you just kind of let it go and do its thing. I'm not sure I like that these are checkboxes that you can select. Well, I guess you can't select them. Anyway, we'll let it do its thing. Okay, once that's done, you'll get this. Once your system restarts and you finish initial setup, you will need to perform some additional tasks. Click Finish to restart. Okay. One other thing I'm going to mention is that, as far as backups are concerned, you probably will care about that, or you should care about that, unless you are in my situation where I've just got a system where I want to restore it to a blank slate and not have to deal with anything. So, that's what I want to do. I got this computer, and I just wanted to erase all of the data off of it. And that's all. So it looks like it's doing some final setup things. So this will let it do its thing here. Alright, never mind. It's still going. Installing software. So we'll let it do its thing. Okay, it rebooted again, and this time we did not get the loading bar on the bottom. I didn't get it in enough time, but here it is. This should be the final part of setup here. This is basically, if I remember how this works, this will be like setting up a system with Windows Vista brand new. So it'll be the user account, the password, and updates and things like that. Not that, of course, updates for Vista will matter, because Vista's been out of support for 4 years, and I don't even think you can get the updates off of Microsoft's website anymore. You might be able to. The process continues. Worth noting is that I think it's been about half an hour since I started this, so the process will probably take roughly an hour. So budget your time accordingly. This could take a while. The other thing that's worth noting is that it will reboot several times during this process, as you can see. This is the third or fourth time now. I haven't been keeping track. Okay. Looks like there are no drivers installed yet. I imagine that's coming soon. We are at least to the point where a desktop is near. It was about 30 minutes. Alright, here we go. This is the last portion of setup, it looks like. And who knows how long that's going to take. It could take a very long time. So once again, we'll let it sit and do its thing. Okay, we are now at the customizing step. I'm not really sure what that entails. There's a little bit of disk access, but not a whole lot. So we'll continue to let it go. Okay, well, we're at a desktop. I think we are still waiting for it to do some things. I saw sysprep come up a second ago. Don't think I got it in enough time. You can see that things are happening and the system is now rebooting. So again, we'll let it do its thing. Okay, our resolution is correct now. You cannot change your language later. Oh, that looks okay. I obviously read those very carefully. So yeah, this is the part where we put in all the information. I'm not going to type in a password. Go ahead and we'll select defaults. I wonder if one of these is better. I like this one. It's colorful. Ask me later. It's not Pacific time. Yeah, that's your Windows 7 startup. So, like Windows 7, Windows Vista. First start setup. So I anticipate it'll now do a computer rating, among other things. The final setup process. And we'll let it do its thing. And here we are, one reboot later. I believe this is the last reboot, and it took about an hour to get to this point. Which is not unexpected. It is Vista, of course, so it's not fast. And I believe that this is only running Service Pack 1, because that's what the system is shipped with. So after doing this, obviously you're going to have some work to do. Now, how up to date you can bring it remains to be seen. Usually with a machine like this, the last couple I've done is I've installed Service Pack 2 and just stopped it there. Because nobody's come out with any unofficial update roll-up or anything like that for Vista. Probably because nobody cares about Vista. But, I think it'd be kind of nice if somebody did that. Maybe I'll end up being the guy who does that, but probably not. I don't think that's the kind of thing I want to put my effort into. Because it's Vista, so... Oh, we're still installing software, it looks like. I'd figured it'd be done by now. I guess this is the last step. So we'll let it continue to go. I guess they gotta be like Apple and play a movie. You've got the computer. Let's make it personal. Alright, so this, I believe, I hope, is the final step in this mess. I'm not registering this. I don't think it will matter. So we'll hit litter. And we'll just set no to everything, because none of that is worthwhile. Do not turn on Norton Internet Security, because it's not going to work anyway. Yes. Get online. Oh, you can use NetZero. I wonder if that's actually even still available. That's a dial-up service. Click next to get online. Sure, we'll just click next. And we'll just click next because I don't care, and we'll click finish. So I don't even know what any of those options are. Now it's setting up Idiot Exploiter and all the other things. And that should be it, I hope. Probably kind of would have been a little bit interesting to go through some of those options and just see what it was all about. Not that it's really worth it. So... it works. That's about as much credit as I think I can give it. And it's Norton. If anybody really cares about that. So I bet if we go in here and we have a look, we'll see that it's only running Service Pack 1. Indeed. Everything else looks pretty much as it did. So, that's really it for this. There's nothing else I need to demonstrate. The machine works. And that is the restore process from start to finish of an HP laptop.